Welcome to 5-Minute Health Tips. In today's video, you will learn 8 foods that causes inflammation. This video does not replace the advice of a medical professional. This video is strictly for educational purposes only. Inflammation is your body's natural response to potential threats like injuries, infections, or chemical toxins. When something damages your cells, it releases chemicals that trigger an immune response. When inflammation occurs, it often involves the release of antibodies and proteins as well as increased blood flow to the damaged area. Acute inflammation, like getting a cut on your knee or dealing with a cold, usually lasts for only a few days. Chronic inflammation is caused when this response persists, resulting in your body constantly being on alert. Over time, chronic inflammation may have a negative effect on your tissues and organs. Some diseases associated with chronic inflammation are autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, cardiovascular diseases like high blood pressure and heart disease, lung diseases like asthma, mental illnesses like depression, metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes, neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's disease, some types of cancer, like colon cancer. These are 8 foods that cause inflammation. Number 1. Trans fats. Trans fatty acids are well known to impact the levels of both good and bad cholesterol, but research has shown there is another impact they have on our health. 2 studies indicate that trans fats may increase inflammatory markers when ingested in place of other nutrients. They have also been found to promote inflammation, obesity, and resistance to insulin. They can be found in deep-fried foods, commercially baked goods and other products that contain partially hydrogenated oil, margarine, or vegetable shortening. Number 2. Sugars. Researchers have studied how sugar can cause inflammation. Sugar increases the production of free fatty acids in the liver. When the body digested these fats, this would cause inflammatory processes to occur. People who consume more sugar have higher inflammatory markers in their blood, including a marker called C-reactive protein. Number 3. Non-organic red and processed meats. Researchers at the University of California, San Diego found that red meat contains a molecule that humans don't produce on its own, Nu-5GC. After consuming this compound, the body develops anti-Nu-5GC antibodies which can cause a chronic inflammatory response. Common red meats are beef, lamb, and pork, while processed meats include ham, sausage, and salami. Number 4. Alcohol. Alcohol consumption can cause an increase in harmful bacteria, which leads to an overgrowth of toxins like endotoxins. Endotoxins trigger excessive inflammation and can damage the gut lining and lead to malabsorption of nutrients. Number 5. Gluten. People with celiac disease have an immune reaction to eating gluten that can lead to inflammation and damage in their intestine, other organs, and various other parts of the body. Current estimates suggest that up to 1% of the population has this condition. If you do have celiac disease, a gluten-free diet is necessary to eliminate the inflammation and the symptoms. It's common in foods such as bread, pasta, pizza, and cereal. Number 6. Common cooking oils. Cooking oils used by many homes and restaurants are often high in omega-6 fatty acids and low in omega-3 fats. This leads to an unhealthy omega-6 to 3 ratio, which is linked to inflammation and some inflammatory diseases. Polyunsaturated vegetable oils such as grapeseed, cottonseed, safflower, corn, and sunflower oils. These industrial vegetable oils are also commonly used to prepare most processed foods and takeaways. Number 7. Artificial food additives. Some artificial food additives have been reported to trigger inflammatory responses, particularly in people who have struggled with inflammatory conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis. Some examples of additives are monosodium glutamate and aspartame. Not all food additives are artificial. They can be sourced from natural ingredients, but if you want to buy them in a packaged product, make sure you read the labels carefully and are aware of any possible risks. If you order takeout food, make sure it's MSG-free. Number 8. Refined grains. Unlike refined sugars, refined grains have a higher glycemic index than unprocessed grains, and when they are consistently consumed, can hasten the onset of degenerative diseases like cancer, coronary disease, and diabetes. Common sources are white rice, white flour, white bread, noodles, pasta, biscuits and pastries. Remember, we only have one life and one body. Take care of it so in return, it will take care of you. Leave us your comments and suggestion. We'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and hit the bell for us, so you'll get notifications for our future uploads. Thanks and stay well.